Have you ever tried sending an email or even a WhatsApp or a message and your predictive text comes up and literally finishes your sentence for you? Well, I have. It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of scary. Like, how do you know what I'm thinking? And that, my dear friends, is what we call artificial intelligence for you, or its shortened version, AI. And this is what would have led us at Media InSite to host its upcoming seminar. I'll be chatting in a few with our seminar moderator, Mr. Khamal Georges. So the theme of this seminar, of course, is Friend or Foe, the role of AI in marketing and communications. And as someone with such vast experience in the media industry, what is your thoughts on AI in the marketing and communications industry?
So first of all, I want to commend Media InSite for putting on this seminar because it's such an important topic. We at TSTT have partnered with Media InSite for quite some time. And when you look at the conversation around artificial intelligence, generally, friend or foe really sums up the opinions about this technology. And just to step back a bit, in terms of how we view it, I think when you consider what generative AI is today, it really is a long evolution of technology. I think the question is, well, but people ask us, is this good or is this bad? And in the same way that in the past, those questions were asked, I think the question now really is about embracing the technology, jumping on the wave and using it, capitalizing on it, and understanding the efficiencies that it can bring, understanding the changes for good that it can bring, while not ignoring the fact that there are people that will use it for bad. But I do think it's really more about the embracing side. So I'm on the friend side, but obviously responsible usage is important. One predominant concern is the impact that this is going to have on jobs. And you're seeing there are parts, for example, I read an article this morning where someone said they lost their job in San Francisco as a copywriter because of ChatGPT. And so you're seeing now that marketers, communicators, and journalists are using some of these tools more frequently now. Recently we saw music, audio from artists being created through some of these AI tools. And then you think about the scale of that. That can be applied to articles, misinformation, disinformation, that leads into trust or lack of trust. And therefore, you can't ignore that some of this will be used for bad. But think about how under-resourced newsrooms are in the Caribbean. And you think about a tool like AI helping to free up time for journalists to really act as the fourth estate.
So I once saw a video where the godfather of AI, where he was saying that if we continue to produce things that are more intelligent to us, then how do we control it? Is that something that kind of provokes a different conversation there, or does that fall into the foe category?
Yeah, that's a good question. And you think about all of the movies, the films that have presented some of this AI,
it's like an apocalypse.
And the deleterious effects that it will have on society and on people and so on when machines take over. It's not a question that I can answer, but it's certainly a question that we want to explore at the upcoming webinar, because people have, and they ought to have, very differing views and opinions on where this technology is going, where AI is going, and how it's going to impact us. Is it really sort of the Armageddon that some people are predicting, or is this really just another tool that is going to help and assist us in doing what we've been doing for so long?
Registration is already open, so feel free to secure your seats. It's just $450. And Khamal will tell us the time.
Yes, so it's happening on June 27th at 9 a.m. and it's taking place at the Chamber Building in Westmoorings. It's about 9 to 12. We're covering about 5 very important topics: the impact of AI on marketing, communications, on PR, on journalism, and so a lot to discuss. And if you are in the field or not, or you are an executive in a company that is involved in communication and PR and digital marketing, it's something that you would want to take a part of, because it's a conversation we're starting now, but it's one that will also continue because the technology is continuously changing.
So we look forward to seeing you there. Remember, save the date. It's June 27th from 9 a.m. All right, so that's it from our end. Thank you, Khamal.
Thank you. Looking
and I'll
forward to
see.
it.
Yes, we're looking forward to seeing you guys there.